Welcome to CSIT Experts Online Forum. In a previous video, I showed you how to install Git and how to create a new GitHub account. Okay, actually, please remember that you have to install Git because although Git is an important tool, but since it is not a Microsoft product, so it will not be integrated with your Microsoft operating system. So with Windows operating system, Git is not available, so we have to install Git separately. Please remember it. And hope now we can install Git on your computer. And in the previous video, I showed you how to create your GitHub account. So creating a GitHub account is easy. I showed you the video that you have to select a username and you have to give an email address and you have to give a password. So when I was giving like this, a username and a password, the next step it was showing me an error. So you remember in my previous video, it was showing me an error because it detected that the password I used in order to create my GitHub account was similar with my another GitHub account password. So GitHub suggested me to not to compromise GitHub password. So I after looking their video like message, I just resolved this issue, and then after that I am able to create my new GitHub account. So this is my new GitHub account. So I give my username CSIT@expert and I use my CSIT@expert@gmail.com. So and then it shows me completed, account creation is completed. I have 2 steps, but I have one more step. Okay, so it shows if I use public repositories for only, then it is completely free, but in order to make private repository I have to pay $7 per month. So I want to keep for now for public repositories. Then I will continue, click on the continue button. Then you see I have connected with my GitHub account, I have logged in. So now if I check my email, I should receive an email from GitHub. Okay, so you see my GitHub account. So I just created, I got an email. So here it says hi@CSIT@experts. Okay, so it says help us secure your GitHub account by verifying your email address. So just I need to verify my email address just by clicking here or just by clicking over here. So let me click over here. So once I verify my GitHub account, so it will be good and it will be active and there will be no issue. Now if once I have a GitHub account, so then the first thing I would do, first thing I should do or I will do, that I will see my profile and I will update my profile. I can add a profile picture. So let us click over here and then I want to select my name, CSIT@experts. This is the name I gave. Okay, and then I can give a company name or personal name or whatever I do. So let's say okay, and then I can upload a picture. So click over here and then let me go CSIT. Let me select my logo and then select it. So this is my logo and set as a new profile picture. Okay, so this profile picture will come here and I select update profile. Okay, so then I have other options. If I want to change my password, then I have option here. Then So another thing I need to do, set SSH key, and SSH key we will show it how to generate SSH key and how to set this up. We will need this later, but for now we will see what will happen if we have a GitHub account. So once we have a GitHub account, we will be able to create our own project just by creating our own project. In order to create our own project, we need to click on plus sign over here, or we need to click over here and then on the profile icon, and then click your repositories, and then it will show me that I don't have any repository over here. So then maybe I can select change your avatar. So maybe I can select an avatar. Okay, I don't need that. Okay, so once your repository over here, it shows I have 0 repositories. I have 0 repositories. That means I just created a brand new GitHub account. I don't have any project over here. So then if I want to create a new project, I will show you in a second. Then how can I create a new repository? Just I will click over here, new, and then with a second, a new repository creation wizard will come in, and then I have to select my repository name and select. Then I can say CSE 1321 1321 review. Okay, then I can keep this repository name, and I can give a description. This description is optional. I can put option over here, space over here, but I don't recommend to give space over here. So if you give a space, then it is fine, but you see that your repository will be created as a dash CSE 1321 dash review. So I usually do not give any space. If needed, I will give an underscore. If needed, I will give an underscore. So usually I do not give any space, so this is okay. So I want to make it as a public repository, so then it's fine. So this public repository, if I want to make it a private repository, then I have to pay $7 per month, but I'm not going to do that for now. I want to make it as public repository. So then another thing, I can click on initialize the repository with a readme, and then I can select that programming language, which programming language I will be using here. So I can select Java, or I could select Python, and there are other programming languages option over here. What programming language I want to use, no matter. If I want to say Python, then I click on Python, then it should come here, or I want to say Java, so just select Java, and then it's a license, add a license. So I can select Apache license 2.0. These are all completely free, or GNU or MIT license. I want to select Apache license. So then I'm done. Then I will click on create a repository. Okay, you will see I just created a new repository, brand new repository. It does not have any files on it uploaded, just but it is initial commit, and it has some 3 files, the license files. You see, remember I selected license, and then readme file I selected initially, and then so now if I want to use this repository, and in order to save my program, then I need to clone or download this project. Actually cloning is best option, so I will click over here, or then I will click over here, then it will select everything. If it does not select everything, I will click on Ctrl+A in order to select everything. Then I will press Ctrl+C to copy it, or just I will click here to copy it. Then I will go to my project folder. So then I will go here and I will open my command prompt. Then I will go cd workspace. If I have workspace under my name, so then after typing w, then if I press tab key, then it will show my workspace. Then press enter. Then so in order to clone my project, I have very simple GitHub command. I have to use git space clone, so then space, then I have to press Ctrl V or shift insert. Then if I press shift insert or Ctrl V, then actually I have copied these tabs. You see, I have copied until this address. So actually when I copy this, or actually I copy this is almost same thing you see here, but when I paste over here, it will add a .git at the end. So remember that all git commands start with git space. Okay, then git space clone space, then I will select the address. If I copy the address from here, then I will add a .git at the end. But if I copy the address from here, then this .git will come automatically. Now just I will click enter. Once I click enter, it will be cloning in a few seconds. So it will start cloning and it will be done 100% within a few seconds. Now if I go to my workspace, see workspace, my workspace folder is C:user Mukhtar. So if I go here, C:users, this is my user, and I have my workspace over here. You see that I have some other existing project but this one I created CACA 1121 review just a few seconds ago. If you see my date and time over here and date and time over here, so this time is showing in another time zone. I'm sorry, this one 251, sorry, 251 now is 252. A few minutes ago I cloned it. So I have just empty just this initial few files, initial 3 files I have here, and most importantly I have a .git folder over here. This Git folder, please do not delete this Git folder. This Git folder actually it will contain the changes. It will contain the project. We said Git is a project version control system. Actually Git will save version and save your changes on inside these files. So you don't need to know how and where these changes are saved. Just remember that you will not, please do not delete this Git folder. But if you don't see this Git folder, so just click on view, then click on options, and then click on change folder and search options, then click on view, and then click on hidden files and folders. So from hidden files and folders, select show view, show hidden files, folders and drives, click apply. Okay, then you should be able to see your .git folder. So once you have a GitHub account and then you install Git, then you will be able to clone your project. Then in a later video I will show you how to import this project in your application and then in your Eclipse, and how to upload your programs in your GitHub account. But another advantage is that when you have a GitHub account, so if you go other GitHub accounts, so github.com/ictlguru, so this is my another GitHub account, github.com/ictlguru, and my GitHub account is github.com, now new GitHub account, github.com slash CSIT@experts experts. So you see the icon, I have I'm here on my CSIT expert GitHub account, but here I have another GitHub account, ICTR Guru. I have, you see that I have 464 repositories over here. There are more actually, there are some private repositories, you will not be able to see this, but one thing that when I am logged in my GitHub account, so then where in which GitHub account I browse, no matter, it will show my profile over here. So I have on this GitHub account, for instance, I have Java programming A to G, this project for instance. Now if I want to, if I am logged in my GitHub account, so then if I want to make a copy of this project, this is from another GitHub account, on my GitHub account, then I can easily do it within a second just by clicking on fork. So look at that. If once I click the fork, it is coming, it is forking, actually it is making a copy. You see it is making a copy. So once I fork a project over here, so let me go to my own account, you will see, then I will see that project in my account, but it will show you fork from ICTR Guru. So that means Java programming A to Z. That means this Java programming A to Z project has been forked from ICTR Guru account. So that means it is not your account. It is not your account. So it says source code. This is actually this came from. If you click over here or do a right click, you will see this came from this Java programming A to Z. It came from actually ICTR Guru account. But one of the advantages of forking is that even this original owner deletes his project, still you will have a copy of this project in your account. So that means if ICTR Guru deletes this Java programming A to Z project from his or her account, still I will have a copy in my account. So I can clone it. I can clone it, or I can download it. But downloading is not a good habit, and it will not work for you. Sometimes definitely you need to know how to clone a GitHub project, and in a later video I will show you how to clone a GitHub project. Okay, so once you are logged in your GitHub account, so you can clone as many projects as you want. So you can clone as many projects as you need. So you just will go to the other people's GitHub account, and whatever you want to clone, you can do it. Like for instance, I will do Python unit test. I will go over here and I will fork it. And once I fork it, click on the fork, then within a few seconds it will come in my account. I have. And then similarly, I can fork thousands of projects from other people's, but you don't need to fork all other people's project. Whatever you need, only whatever you find something useful, you will fork that. Otherwise, you should not do that. Now, one thing that once you have some of your projects, then you see this project is different than this project. That means this project has a colored Java here. That means this project has some extra code, but this project you don't have any code. Actually, it's an empty project, and this project has code in Python, and this project has code in Java, but this project does not have any code, so it only has empty structure. So in a later video you will see how we clone our project, and how do we create a project, and how do we link a project with our Eclipse IDE. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you like this video, please subscribe our CSIT expert channel, and keep a like button. Click on a like button. Thank you so much. Bye bye.